Hello, magical beings of the realm. This is Jamie, light working your way through the unknown. So I'm looking a little to the side here because I got my camera over here, so don't think I'm a little crazy with that sort of thing. Yes. All right, we got that there. So here we are, and it's March, and I'm a wee bit later than I had anticipated getting this out. But nonetheless, it's fantastic information. I'm super stoked about bringing this to you today. So what we're going to do, for those of you guys that are new in the room, this is the Angels Answers monthly forecast. And so what this is I take my oracle cards or sometimes tarot cards. Today we're working with the Archangel Power Tarot. And I channel in, ask the angels for a message for you guys for the month. And what this is basically the energy around the entire month, kind of an overview, giving you a perspective, kind of something to have in the back of your head as you're winding through the month. Many times it helps avoid unneeded worry or concern, knowing in the back of your head, okay, well, this is kind of the energy that's in this month. So it's maybe not a personal thing, but how can I adjust to match the energy, to offset the energy, anything like that. Sometimes it's fabulous motivational information that you've been thinking about something and haven't quite, taken that first step on it. And it gives you that little oomph from the angels and my spirit guides. So that's a little bit about the forecast for those of you guys that are new here. So without further ado, let's get to it. All right. It's kind of cool cards here. So what I'm going to do is I have already blessed the room. Well, again, we'll ask Archangel Michael in your band of mercy. Clear this room in the white light of love. Escort out any energies that are here for the highest and best purpose of all involved. We ask for clear and concise readings and healings today for all those that see this cast. And again, you may not see this till next week. You may see it tomorrow. You may see it today. Whenever you see it is in right timing for you. It still applies. All right, they're saying 5 cards here today. Okay. Right on, right on. I'm liking this. I'm liking this a lot. So, and this reminds me of if you are on my email list, which I hope that you are. If not, click the buttons, click the link in the description below, and you can get added right into my email list there. And you're going to get a weekly kind of energy forecast along with a free meditation, some other miscellaneous information, depending on what's going on, moon cycles, planetary stuff, portals, all of that jazz. So magical goodness. So hop on that list. Additionally, if you are on the Mystic Reading subscribers list, and that's $7.77 a month, if you're on that, you would have got an interesting message this week. If you're on that, part of your subscription is that you get a weekly, more focused energy card, and really where they want you to put your energy for the week. So what's curious, if those of you that have seen that this week, we also have new beginnings here, which is fantastic. I feel like that goes along quite a bit with what I have been talking about in my various email newsletters and updates, as well as something that I mentioned yesterday. But either way, this is in sync across the board, it seems to be, with March. We're talking about new beginnings, finding purpose, forging your path, finding your way. This is a personal discovery kind of month, if you will. With that said, we also have the 5 of Gabriel. Speaking about withdrawing from the external drama. And again, to me, this kind of a little bit reminds me of the Hermit card in a way, because it's asking you to withdraw from all the external. It's time to go in and find that inner light, that inner guidance. Yeah, there's some good stuff going on there. And also have some patience with yourself during this. Sometimes it drums up some stuff that we have to then work out. But that's okay. It doesn't mean it's a bad thing or that you should not have done it. We don't do the shoulds around here. It's messy. So keep moving forward. It's okay if it drums up things. I've personally been working on some stuff these past couple weeks, and has drummed up new or uncovered, if you will, some new information for me personally, for me to work with, work out, work through all the things, a bit of shadow work. But although it is a little uncomfortable, I know it's going to end in a very good way. So I'm keeping the faith, keeping forward and going through it. The third card is the King of Gabriel, which speaks to keeping your eyes on the big picture. What are your goals? Don't get stuck in the minutia. Again, with the drama and things like this, I feel like this is building an entire scene here, as they often do when I read them. So don't get stuck in the minutia. See the bigger picture. What is your goal? What are the big things that will impact you in a positive way? And how can you accomplish those? Very interestingly enough, I was looking back at, I don't know if any of you, and this is a throwback to the 2000s, guys. Some of you were even a wee tots, aging myself, to the David Allen's Getting Things Done or Get Things Done. It's a process of working through tasks, prioritizing things like that. But I was looking at it a few days ago again, because I was really big on it in the 2000s when I was actually a network administrator running an international company's server systems and all of that. So yeah, I did have a very analytical background, very heady and things like that. I went to college for that. But the universe brought me here with you guys and redirected my course, as so many times they do. So I'm not so much into the woo-woo as a practical practitioner. And I really, I think through when I learn history and I do things like that. It's not just, off the cuff, winging it sort of thing. There is some background to it. So anyways, the Getting Things Done really talks about what are the most important things, how to prioritize them, and maybe kick the other stuff off the list. So I think in a larger world scope, life scope, this is asking you to look at the impactful things. What are going to make some change, the positive change you want to make this month for this new beginning, new direction, new you, the introspective, diving into what makes your heart sing, your passions flow, what's going on there. Experience leads to success as well. So we have to do it. We have to do the things. We have to fall to get back up. So don't be scared. Don't be scared. Just do the thing. We're going to mess up. It doesn't, in our minds, mess up. Universe says, that's all planned. That's good to go. Don't sweat the small stuff, guys. So again, moving forward, we have the King of Ariel. We go there, which speaks to plans working out very well. Professional and financial success, using resources wisely. Remember that. How are you utilizing your resources now? Do we have any leaks over here? Do we need to plug that up and reestablish a new vision of where we're going to receive resources from and or put our resources, things like that? What do we need to take a peek at for this success? But it is basically a thumbs up here. And it's lovely that it's Ariel, because that is the archangel of prosperity, manifestation, money stuff, as well as a few other things, including nature and things like that. But a lot of material, right? So we have perfect angel with the financial and business success here. So you see the picture is building from the universe. They want you to move forward, make the changes, do the things. It's a reevaluation time. And if you've been listening, I've mentioned April, from January to April is a significant time this year to set yourself up for the rest of the year. The energy is in alignment to do so. So there was a very strong calling for the universe to get the things established that you want to set up the rest of your year during this time. So there is still, 2.5 weeks left before April. And I know the beginning of April, I feel like it might be the 2nd. I'll have to double check, is retrograde again, Mercury retrograde. So we don't love that. And that'll last a few weeks. So we want to get all this done, contracts signed, things, everything in order and set up prior to then. That is, if you can't do that, then I ask the angels always, there's times when, it is within a retrograde, within a maybe untimely planetary cycle. So, and I have to do the thing because there's life, right? We can't just like freeze and hide under a rock. So I always ask the angels and Archangel Michael specifically to bless this transaction, whatever it is, to grant me the clarity. I ask for Gabriel to give me the words, the written words, all of the above for the highest and best, even though the energies might be fighting it a little bit. So don't completely stall and hide in a hole. But if there's something you can do ahead of time, I'd go ahead and get it done this next 2.5 weeks. Lastly, and I love this, the star. I think most of you guys are familiar with that. That's always a 2 thumbs up as well. So we have the King of Ariel and then the star, kind of wrapping this up with dreams come true, believe in yourself, and also the end of a maybe a tough situation or a tough choice. Exhale. So this is a really, I think, prosperous and creative message for March. And I would really love it if you guys took action. I know there's some of you guys listening out there that still have a bit of hesitation or extra worry energy. Worrying is praying for what you don't want. I heard that many years ago from a mentor. And it sticks. It's for real. Worrying is praying for what you don't want. So we're great manifestors. This is a time of opening up in the world. You probably are able to talk about this a lot more than ever with friends, possibly even family. It is an opening, a time of manifesting, a time of claiming back your ability to co-create the reality that you're in. So take this information and co-create the reality this month. Make it happen. Do things. I believe in you. Do you believe in you? I think you should. All right, guys. Well, that is a beautiful message for March. And if you have any questions at all, I ask you to drop it right in the comments. This is going to be on multiple platforms. It's going to be on the podcast, YouTube, the Facebooks, all the things. So drop some comments in there. Message me via email if you'd like a more personal response. And of course, if you'd like a personal reading, click the button, schedule one, and we can get a full detailed reading for you for the month of March. So until next time,